Welcome, viewers, to a riveting exploration of a topic that has intrigued and mystified humanity for centuries: the end times. I'm thrilled to have you join me today as we embark on a journey through the realms of ancient prophecies, religious scriptures, and mysterious symbols in our quest for the truth. The concept of the end times is as old as civilization itself, embedded in the fabric of various religious and cultural beliefs, from apocalyptic visions in Christianity to the cosmic cycles of destruction and rebirth in Hinduism. The idea of an imminent conclusion to our existence has persisted through the ages. In today's fast-paced and ever-changing world, discussions about the end times have gained renewed urgency, sparking curiosity and concern among many. Our mission in this video is to unravel the enigmatic signs and symbols that some believe are indicative of the approaching end times. We'll try to figure out ancient prophecies, scrutinize sacred texts, and decode the symbolism that has been woven into the tapestry of human history. As we navigate through this intriguing landscape, we'll examine the diverse interpretations and perspectives surrounding these signs, aiming to shed light on the mystery that shrouds the notion of the end times. So buckle up, open your minds, and join me on this thought-provoking expedition as we seek to uncover the proof that the end times are upon us. Without further ado, let's delve into the depths of history and symbolism in our quest to unveil the signs heralding what some believe to be the imminent conclusion of our journey through time. Section 1. Prophecies and Predictions. The pervasive allure of apocalyptic visions transcends cultural and religious boundaries, manifesting in a myriad of prophecies that have left an indelible mark on the human psyche. The concept of the end of time, a theme deeply ingrained in various religious texts and cultural traditions, has been a perennial source of fascination and contemplation. This fascination is not confined to a specific era or geographical location, but spans the breadth of human history, weaving together a complex tapestry of apocalyptic visions. The Book of Revelation, found in the New Testament of the Christian Bible, is a complex and symbolic work attributed to the Apostle John. One key element is the depiction of the 7 seals, which are detailed in Revelation 6, 1-17. These seals are believed to represent sequential events leading to the culmination of human history. Each seal, when broken, reveals a specific aspect of divine judgment, or a significant event. Revelation 6, 1-2 describes the opening of the first seal, revealing a rider on a white horse holding a bow, symbolizing conquest. The subsequent seals introduce riders on different colored horses, each representing war, famine, and death, respectively. The breaking of the 5th seal, Revelation 6, 9-11, portrays the souls of martyrs under the altar crying out for justice, a vision often associated with persecution and suffering. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, introduced in Revelation 6, 1-8, are particularly iconic symbols of divine judgment. The first horseman, riding a white horse, is often interpreted as representing conquest or a false sense of peace. The red horse signifies war, the black horse famine, and the pale horse death. Additionally, Revelation 13 introduces the concept of the mark of the beast, a symbol associated with an ominous figure often identified as the Antichrist. Revelation 13, 16-18 describes how people are marked on their right hands or foreheads and are unable to buy or sell without this mark. Throughout history, various events and individuals have been interpreted through the lens of this prophecy, with believers scrutinizing political and economic developments for potential fulfillment. Moreover, the examination of eschatological prophecies in Hinduism reveals a rich tapestry of beliefs surrounding the end of the world. In Hindu scriptures, particularly in texts like the Purana, the concept of yugas, or cosmic ages, is central to understanding the cyclical nature of creation and destruction. According to these texts, the world goes through a series of yugas, each characterized by a specific set of moral and social conditions. The final stage, known as Kali Yuga, is often associated with a period of moral decline and chaos. signaling the impending dissolution of the universe. Evidence from Hindu scriptures, such as the Bhagavad Gita and the Vishnu Purana, can be cited to highlight the specific events and cosmic phenomena predicted to occur during this apocalyptic phase. For instance, there are vivid descriptions of natural disasters, wars, and the prevalence of unrighteousness, all of which are believed to culminate in the eventual destruction of the current cosmos. Devotees engage in meticulous analysis of these texts, seeking parallels between the descriptions and contemporary events as perceived indicators of the impending end. In Islam, eschatological prophecies are prominently outlined in the Quran and Hadith literature. The concept of Qiyamah, the Day of Judgment, is fundamental to Islamic theology, describing a day when all individuals will be resurrected and held accountable for their deeds. The Quran provides intricate details about the signs preceding the Day of Judgment, ranging from celestial occurrences to societal upheavals. Supporting evidence can be drawn from specific Quranic verses and hadiths that mention the appearance of false prophets, the rising of the sun from the west, and various natural disasters as precursors to the end times. Believers invest considerable effort in scrutinizing world events in an attempt to identify these prophesied signs, believing that a deeper understanding of these predictions can offer insights into the unfolding of God's divine plan. Beyond religious texts, archaeological findings and historical records also provide tangible evidence of societies throughout history interpreting and responding to apocalyptic prophecies. Ancient artifacts, such as apocalyptic art and inscriptions, depict the pervasive influence of eschatological beliefs on the collective psyche of civilizations. Moreover, historical accounts reveal instances where communities prepared for apocalyptic events, such as the Millerites in the 19th century, anticipating the second coming of Christ. In contemporary times, the intersection of technology and prophecy is evident in how certain groups use digital platforms to disseminate their interpretations of apocalyptic signs. Online forums, social media, and video platforms serve as arenas where individuals share and debate their observations, contributing to a globalized discourse on the end times. Section 2. Global Events and Catastrophes. The contemporary world is marred by a series of profound and unsettling occurrences that, for some, serve as harbingers of an impending cataclysm, the end of time. Amidst these global events and catastrophes, a prevailing theme emerges, casting a shadow over the collective human experience. The ominous specter of climate change looms large, a crisis that transcends borders and challenges the very fabric of our existence. The escalating frequency and intensity of natural disasters, from wildfires to hurricanes, amplify the urgency of addressing environmental degradation. Simultaneously, pandemics such as the COVID-19 outbreak underscore the fragility of global health infrastructure and its susceptibility to unforeseen threats. In parallel, geopolitical tensions strain international relations, contributing to a sense of impending doom. The intricate dance of power dynamics on the world stage raises questions about the sustainability of peace and stability. These global phenomena, individually and collectively, form a narrative that some interpret as the fulfillment of prophetic warnings, ancient predictions that seem eerily prescient in the face of contemporary chaos. The confluence of these events prompts a sobering reflection on the trajectory of human civilization. As societies grapple with the interconnected challenges of climate, health, and political discord, a pervasive unease permeates the air. The end of time, a concept rooted in religious and cultural traditions, takes on a new dimension in the context of these modern crises. It is a notion that transcends fatalism, inviting contemplation on the actions required to alter our trajectory. The intricate interplay of environmental, biological, and geopolitical factors fuels the discourse surrounding our collective fate. In the absence of definitive answers, individuals and communities navigate the uncertainties of an uncertain era, pondering the significance of these global events and catastrophes. Whether viewed through the lens of scientific analysis or prophetic interpretation, the end of time remains a compelling narrative, urging humanity to confront the challenges that define its present and shape its future. Section 3. Symbolism in pop culture. The contemporary cultural landscape serves as a canvas on which the collective consciousness grapples with the notion of the end of time. In movies, music, and art, there is a pervasive presence of symbolism that hints at a shared awareness of the perceived urgency of our times. Cinematic narratives often delve into apocalyptic scenarios, depicting worlds on the brink of collapse where humanity faces existential threats. These visual allegories, ranging from environmental disasters to viral outbreaks, mirror the anxieties embedded in the cultural psyche. Similarly, the realm of music becomes a medium through which artists convey a sense of impending doom or profound transformation. Lyrics laden with apocalyptic imagery, existential reflections, and societal critiques contribute to a sonic landscape that resonates with the prevailing uncertainties. Art, as a form of expression, encapsulates the zeitgeist by incorporating symbols that signify an impending end or radical shift. From visual metaphors of crumbling civilizations to surreal depictions of societal decay, artists channel the prevailing sense of unease into their creations. These cultural artifacts serve as a mirror reflecting back a collective awareness of the challenges confronting humanity. The analysis of these symbols and themes reveals a nuanced interplay between popular culture and the shared consciousness of our times. It is a symbiotic relationship where cultural products both influence and are influenced by the prevailing societal anxieties. The recurrence of certain motifs, such as dystopian landscapes, symbolic disasters, and motifs of rebirth, underscores a shared narrative about the fragility of our existence. The exploration of end-times symbolism in pop culture goes beyond mere entertainment. It becomes a lens through which society processes its fears, hopes, and uncertainties. This symbiosis between cultural expression and collective awareness creates a dynamic dialogue, shaping and reflecting the way we perceive the urgency of the times we live in. The symbols embedded in movies, music, and art serve as a bridge between the individual and the collective, inviting contemplation on the profound questions surrounding our existence. As these cultural artifacts continue to proliferate, they contribute to an ongoing narrative that grapples with the multifaceted dimensions of the end of time. Section 4. Technology and the End Times. In the contemporary narrative of the end of time, technology emerges as a pivotal player, shaping and influencing perceptions in profound ways. The rapid advancements in artificial intelligence and surveillance technologies are integral to the evolving discourse on apocalyptic times. The omnipresence of technology, with its capacity to connect and surveil on a global scale, gives rise to a heightened sense of vulnerability and existential unease. The integration of artificial intelligence into various facets of society raises questions about the potential consequences of creating entities with cognitive capabilities that rival or surpass human intelligence. This juxtaposition of human creation and the looming specter of an apocalyptic end introduces a layer of complexity to the narrative. The interconnectedness facilitated by technology, while offering unprecedented access to information, also amplifies the impact of global events. The dissemination of apocalyptic scenarios through digital platforms contributes to a sense of immediacy and collective awareness, fostering a shared perception that the end times may be closer than ever. Surveillance technologies, in particular, contribute to the apprehension surrounding apocalyptic narratives. The increasing erosion of privacy, coupled with the ability to monitor individuals on an unprecedented scale, fuels concerns about the potential misuse of such power. The ubiquitous presence of surveillance in daily life, whether through cameras on the streets or the tracking of online activities, reinforces the notion that our every move is observed. This pervasive surveillance, coupled with the exponential growth of information, generates a feedback loop that influences perceptions of an impending apocalypse. The intersection of technology and the end times narrative is not confined to the physical realm, but extends to the virtual domain. The rise of virtual realities and simulations blurs the lines between the tangible and the imagined, further complicating the way individuals perceive reality. In essence, the role of technology in shaping perceptions of the end times is a multifaceted exploration of the impact of human ingenuity on existential narratives. The intertwining of artificial intelligence, surveillance, and virtual realities in our daily lives creates a complex tapestry where technological advancements simultaneously empower and disquiet. As society grapples with the implications of these technological developments, the narrative of the end of time becomes intricately entwined with the evolution of our creations, provoking contemplation on the consequences of our relentless pursuit of innovation. Section 5. Alternative Perspectives and Skepticism. Within the discourse of the end of time, alternative perspectives and skepticism emerge as crucial components that challenge prevailing narratives. Skeptics and those advocating alternative viewpoints present a counterbalance to the apocalyptic narrative, questioning the validity of prophetic warnings and emphasizing the importance of critical thinking. While some interpret global events through the lens of apocalyptic symbolism, others offer scientific explanations rooted in empirical evidence. Skeptics often point to historical patterns, arguing that humanity has weathered various crises throughout time, each seemingly portending the end, yet resiliently enduring. Scientific reasoning contends that attributing natural disasters, pandemics, or geopolitical tensions solely to apocalyptic premonitions oversimplifies complex phenomena. These alternative perspectives underscore the necessity of discernment and rational inquiry, urging individuals to question assumptions and scrutinize the evidence presented. In scrutinizing the biblical context, skeptics meticulously navigate through passages traditionally regarded as prophetic, aiming to offer alternative readings that challenge conventional interpretations. For instance, skeptics might turn to passages like Psalms 35, where the psalmist emphasizes the transient nature of suffering, proclaiming, "For his anger is but for a moment, and his favor is for a lifetime. Weeping may tarry for the night, but joy comes with the morning." Such verses, often cited by skeptics, underscore a narrative of enduring resilience and the cyclical nature of hardship, counterbalancing the notion of an imminent apocalyptic end. Additionally, skeptics may point to biblical speeches that emphasize hope and the endurance of humanity during challenging times. A notable example could be found in Jeremiah 29:11, where the prophet declares, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans for welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and a hope." Skeptics might draw attention to these messages of hope as indicative of a broader biblical narrative that encourages perseverance and resilience in the face of adversity, rather than signaling an impending apocalypse. The dialogue between apocalyptic narratives and skeptical viewpoints contributes to a richer understanding of the human psyche's response to existential uncertainties. It is within this dialectical tension that individuals are prompted to engage in thoughtful reflection, fostering a nuanced approach that considers both the symbolic and empirical dimensions of our evolving reality. In this juxtaposition, the search for meaning transcends dogma, and a more comprehensive understanding of the end of time emerges, one that accommodates skepticism and alternative perspectives, encouraging a continual exploration of the narratives that shape our collective consciousness. In conclusion, our journey through this video has navigated diverse aspects of human history, culture, and contemporary existence. We began by understanding ancient prophecies and predictions, finding common threads in various religious traditions and civilizations. From the Book of Revelation to the Mayan calendar, The enduring fascination with apocalyptic visions reflects our collective search for meaning in the unfolding tapestry of history. Transitioning to the contemporary landscape, we explored the profound impact of global events and catastrophes, from climate change to geopolitical tensions, interpreted by some as signals of the end times. The interconnected challenges of our era prompt sober reflection on the trajectory of human civilization, urging us to contemplate actions needed to alter our course. Entering the realm of pop culture, we observed how symbolism in movies, music, and art mirrors the anxieties and shared awareness of our times. These cultural artifacts serve as a bridge between the individual and the collective, reflecting and shaping the way we perceive the urgency of the challenges confronting humanity. Technology emerged as a pivotal player in the contemporary narrative of the end times, with artificial intelligence, surveillance, and virtual realities influencing perceptions in profound ways. The complex interplay between technological advancements and existential narratives provokes contemplation on the consequences of our relentless pursuit of innovation. Amidst these observations, alternative perspectives and skepticism surfaced as crucial components, challenging prevailing narratives and emphasizing the importance of critical thinking. The dialogue between apocalyptic narratives and skeptical viewpoints enriches our understanding of how humans respond to existential uncertainties, encouraging a nuanced approach that considers both symbolic and empirical dimensions. As we end this journey, we invite you, our viewers, to share your thoughts and perspectives in the comments section. The diversity of viewpoints fosters a dynamic dialogue that enriches our collective understanding of the end times. Approach this topic with an open mind, recognizing the complexity it entails, and consider the various perspectives that shape our evolving reality. In the spirit of continual exploration, let us engage in thoughtful reflection and conversation, embracing the richness that comes from considering the myriad facets of the human experience.